Hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 everyone. Hi. So, क्या करने वाला हूँ आज मैं? क्या करने वाला हूँ? क्या करने वाला हूँ? कैमरा में आ जाता हूँ पहले तो। सुनो, आज मैंने क्या क्या किया मैं वो डिस्कस करूँगा। और साथ ही साथ देखो, माइक को मुझे यहाँ रख के बोलना पड़ता है। ये लाइट्स है, लाइट्स है, खुद सॉरी करो, ठीक करो, वगैरह वगैरह। मुझे चेक करने तो स्ट्रीम सही हो रहा है कि नहीं। I'm on vacation every single day 'cause I love my occupation. Live, live. Okay. Am I live? Am I live? I am live, guys. I am live. I am live. हेलो, छोटा कर लो खुद को। चलो, नो थैंक्स। मैं क्या करूँगा आज? मैं क्या करूँगा? लेट्स डू दिस। पहले तो एक नया पेज बनाओ। एंड सेकेंडली, आज मैं अपना दो जो मैंने आज दो टीएसए का टॉपिक्स देखे, मैंने जो आज दो टीएसए का टॉपिक्स देखे उनको मैं डिस्कस करूँगा। क्या क्या देखा आज मैंने? सिलेक्शन शॉट एंड बबल शॉट। मेरा प्रोसेस क्या रहेगा? सबसे पहले मैं बताऊंगा कि सिलेक्शन शॉट एंड मर्ज एंड बबल शॉट काम कैसे करता है। फिर मैं बताऊंगा कि एक एग्ज़ाम्पल लेके स्टेप्स में वो कैसे काम करता है। थर्डली, उसका एल्गोरिदम लिखूंगा बस। एंड ऑल्सो क्योंकि आज मैंने डिफरेंट टास्क नहीं किए, आई मीन क्रिप्टोग्राफी का मैंने बस एक मॉड्यूल पढ़ा एंड डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स समहाउ किया मैंने। तो लेट मी कनेक्ट माय ग्राफिक टैब। वेट वेट वेट। या लैपटॉप स्क्रीन पे अनऑल्टर्ड। ओके, ओके, नाइस। ओह शिट। ओह, actually there are not so many ports in my laptop. What should be done? What should be done, guys? Let's turn and get it done. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let's wait. Yeah, Bluetooth is connected. My laptop is working now. What I will do is I will take out this one. Wait. Yeah, done. Hmm. Now let me check. Yeah, my graphic tab is working. You can see. ये माउस से नहीं होता, ये ग्राफिक टैब से होता है। ठीक है, उसको अंडर एस्टिमेट। सिलेक्शन शॉट, इसका मतलब क्या है? ये एक तरह का सॉर्टिंग मेथड है जिसमें वी सेलेक्ट मिनिमम्स एंड send them or swap them with the current index. How does this works? Let's take an example. The number goes like 13, 46, 24. Give me a time. Let me just note the. Oh, wait a minute. 52, 20, and 9. So, let's do this. Let's perform selection sort step by step. What our intuition is, we will select the minimums and send them or swap them with the current index. Then, let this be the current index, and our purpose is to find the minimum from the index till the last of the array, and as soon as we get one index which is lesser than or the smallest one, what we'll be doing is we will just swap them. Okay, so what my step 1 will look like is, for let's suppose this is our first index, and sorry, current index, or yeah, this is our current index, or let's suppose I, and this is our minimum index. We will just simply swap them: 9, 46, 24, 52, 20, and then 13. Now let's see what happened here. What happened is we swapped the value, and for the time being we know that 9 is in its correct position, and the part after 9 is the remaining unsorted part which needs to be sorted, and 9 is the part which is currently sorted. Okay, now let's move on. So now let's move on to step 2. Acha, before what our condition should be, that we should only swap or check the unsorted part. I'm going to say unsorted part. This means uh, the current index which we have kept as I will now point to the next one. So now we will check from 46 till 13. We will point to the 46. We will select this as the current index. Now we will check which one is the minimum. In this scenario, 13 is the minimum. Then what should be done? In the next step, let's swap them: 24, 52, 20, 20, and 46. Now what we know? This is our now unsorted, and this one is our very sorted part. If we continue carrying on these steps, what we'll get in the next very step is TEP. Step 3, what we'll get is we will get this one as minimum, this one as the current index. We will just swap them. So 20, 52, 24, and 46. Now this is our sorted part, this is unsorted part. Now let's move on to step 4. 9, 13, 20, 40. Now check the lowest minimum one and then swap them: 24, 52, 46. Now this one is also unsorted. Step 4, step 5. What we'll be doing is we will simply swap them. and this is our final sorted part, sorted array. What we can uh, what we can deduce from this, we took 5 steps to complete our sorting. That means for n number of elements, we will need n minus 1 steps. Okay, this is what selection sort is. Now let's move on to the working or the algo part. Now let's check the algo. Wait a minute, I will keep my copy handy. Where's my mouse? So here we need to, what we are doing is we are moving from 0th index in the very first swap. What we are doing is we are moving from 0th index to the n minus 1th index and searching for the element and then swapping. Okay, in the very second time what we are doing is we are moving from first position to the last position. Did you got my point? The third position, in the third step, what we are doing is we are moving from second to the last. So from here we can get our range or the traversal, the traversal range. Now let's jump into writing the algo. What I'll be saying is we'll take an array from I equals to 0 to I less than n. Okay, before that, for nth element, what, or the for the nth swap, and there is for nth swap, I missed one point, that is for nth swap we have to traverse till n minus 2 second one. Why n minus 2? That's because for 6 element we needed 5 steps. So the last element, nth element of the array after a swap will always be in its after like the n minus 1 swap will always be in its last position. That's why we need to traverse till n minus 2. Okay, I mean we will swap the n minus 2th index with the n minus 1 index, the last element. Okay, so let's move on to the algo part. I'm writing the algo. We are saying that we need to move from the 0th element to the n minus 2nd element, and we will be ascending the value, incrementing the value. Now move on to the inner array. But in the inner array I will take a minimum index, which is I will set to I, and then I will take another that in a loop where I will be saying j equals to I plus 1, and j will be moving till the last of the element. Do you understand my point? What this point says, I'm telling you afterwards. Yeah, so check, see. What this point means is the outer loop will run till n minus second element, and the inner loop will check and swap and will be responsible for swapping the elements till the last position. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. Pink. What I'll be saying is, if I'll be putting a condition, if my array of j array, that means the next element, is smaller than array of minimum, then we should simply update the minimum index to j and then simply close the array. Now after this particular inner loop, what we have is our minimum index pointing to the smallest element. Okay, I've less page remaining, so I will be just, so what I will be doing is, after this, as soon as we get the position of minimum, then we will simply swap the minimum and I think the element or the current element. Yeah, so this is the condition. We all know how to swap an element. We will take a temp, put an array main into it, then we will simply tell array of main equals to array of I, and then array of I equals to temp. While solving it in Python, I came out with a very very easy and very naive way of transferring these values. It goes like array, wait a minute, let me take a lighter shade. Array of, wait a minute, I'll be, give me some time. Oh, yeah, my screen is this one windows is too big, so you can see these algos okay, which was not visible back then. So the very naive solution is array of I comma array of main equals to array of min comma array of I, and we'll be simply done with swapping. This is in case of Python, and Java follows this typical old way rule. Yeah, so it's done. This was my first video of selection short. Bye guys, tata, love you. Check the code once again, selection sort.